In this video, we're going to go over what was in my hospital bag. Everyone, so today I thought I would talk through what I had packed in my hospital bag, what I personally found useful, what I didn't really see the point of. My labour wasn't as long as I expected it to be. We weren't in hospital. We didn't stay in hospital. There wasn't a hospital stay. So I definitely didn't, well, to be fair, I didn't really use anything. But from my experience of my labour and while I was at the hospital, if I was there longer, I sort of know what would have come in handy for me. So let's go through those. I found my list I wrote when I was packing my hospital bag. Obviously I don't have the products with me because that was months ago. Yeah, so I will talk through what I packed. So first I'll go through what I packed for baby. So for Saskia, I obviously packed nappies. They tell you not to pack wipes because you're supposed to use the cotton wool and water. But I use water wipes and they're actually okay to use, or at least at my hospital they were. But I didn't even get a chance, I didn't even have to change her nappy, we weren't there long enough, but that's what I did take. And clothes wise I packed, I think I packed 2 or 3 vests for her, 2 baby grows, 2 pairs of scratch mitts, hats. I packed her blanket, which we used to come home in, some muslins, her coming home outfit, nappy sacks, nappy cream, cotton wool, talc, shampoo and a towel. And I didn't use any of those apart from the coming home outfit and 1 nappy. That's all I used. But baby grows I did pack 2 different sizes because in my head I felt like she was going to be small, so I did pack a smaller size, the newborn, like it was a very small newborn one, and that fit her. So I'm pleased I decided to take a smaller size, otherwise everything would have been way too big for my little lady. And that is all I packed for baby. So yeah, so for me I have a long list. Well, number 1, whenever anyone asks me what they would take, what I would recommend for labour, I would definitely recommend some isotonic drinks to keep you hydrated and for the energy. I took 3 because I drank 1 at home, and to be honest I wish I'd taken a couple more. I was just so thirsty, and you want to make sure you're keeping hydrated. Because obviously when you go to leave the hospital they need to make sure you're hydrated before they let you go, so you want to be drinking throughout. It'll keep your energy up with it being an isotonic drink. Yeah, I was just so thirsty, my mouth was so dry. So along the lines of that is lip balm. I definitely take some lip balm. Your mouth does get so dry, you're working hard, you are getting, you know, dehydrated because of how hard you're working. So drink lots and take lip balm would be my advice to anyone. And then next on my list I have a kimono. I took a very thin, silky kimono style dressing gown because I didn't want a thick one because I get really hot, and obviously I know after you have a baby you have sweats, and hospital's quite warm anyway because obviously there's babies. But I also got that because if we were in hospital and we had visitors, it was something that maybe just felt a little bit prettier. Yeah, and I got that off Amazon. I just searched the kimono and then it came up and I got it in a white colour. Then I got nursing vests, nursing bras for obvious reasons, but I wanted to get nursing vests just in case it was really hot and I didn't want to wear, you know, long sleeved or whatever, and I could still breastfeed her in. Yeah, just to wear like a vest and leggings to come home in as well. Breast pads, but I didn't actually use them until I got home. Yeah, I didn't actually use them until I got home, but I didn't actually need them until the next day when my milk actually started to come in. Nipple cream, I didn't use that in hospital. Pretty much all of these I didn't use in hospital because I wasn't there long enough. But nipple cream I would definitely recommend if you're going to be staying in maybe a few days after, because that's when you're going to be working on your latch for breastfeeding and it is going to hurt. So nipple cream. Lotion, just in case. Again, it just depends how long you're going to be there. Maternity pads, sanitary pads, and along with those, big knickers. Big knickers. I took some old ones and I also bought some in a bigger size, and I'm so glad I did, because you need big knickers, because the size of the maternity pads they give you are huge, and yeah, I couldn't fit my normal size on with those as well, so big knickers. Baggy bottoms, I wanted something loose fitting for coming out of the hospital, and I actually got some really nice tracksuit bottoms from Primark that were insanely soft. They had pockets. Yeah, it's just insanely soft and baggy, and exactly what I wanted for coming home in after giving birth. What else? I personally wanted to take some powder for my face just to maybe freshen up after or during, but I actually didn't use that. I put it on before I went, and then I didn't use it. But some people do have a full face of makeup when they come out, but I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Bobbles was a must for me. Get hair out the way, you don't want it in your face when you're going through that. It's just a pain. Especially I had a water birth, so I didn't want my hair going in the water. Just tied it up, out the way, job done. Snacks, take snacks. Like, you need the energy. Snacks and isotonic drinks. Although saying that, I didn't have that much snacks, but they were good for my husband. He enjoyed them, he took advantage of those, and they were actually really good for after, while we were waiting to come home or when we got home, so we didn't have to. They were just easy access because they were in the bag there. I put earphones. That was because in case I did have to stay on a ward overnight, then I could still FaceTime family, I could listen to music, watch videos, things like that. Deodorants, so yeah, toiletries, deodorant, face wipes, dry shampoo, toothbrush, toothpaste, yeah, all the things like that. I also put in a little carrier bag for dirty clothes. Yeah. Charger wires. I also, in my hospital, for some reason, chargers, you weren't actually, you couldn't actually use them. So I took my little portable charger and my charger wire just in case. But again, we weren't there long enough for them to need charging. I also took a bikini to get into the pool with, but I actually didn't wear it. I just kept my sports bra on that I had on. Yeah, so I didn't use it. And I think, I also took my instant camera and we didn't use it, and I'm so sad about that. We don't have any pictures from the whole experience. Yeah, but I really wanted one of Saskia and I after she was born, but yeah, we didn't get around to doing that. But if that's something you're into, then I would do it. Yeah, but I think that's it. Like I say, I hardly used any of that. Yeah, I hardly used any of those. Pretty much just the clothes to come home in, the drinks, the snacks, and a towel. Oh, a towel for me, I forgot to say that. But yeah, that was about it. Yeah, and then Saskia came, and then we came home. Yeah. There's actually a picture on Instagram of the bag I use, so I'll link my Instagram below. But that is pretty much everything. So we're gonna go. I did forget to mention in my last video that we have started daily vlogging on a different channel, so I'll link that below as well if you'd like to just subscribe to that one. And someone's getting a bit agitated now, so we're gonna go. I hope you found this useful. Oh, we're gonna go. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.